All right, good morning everybody and welcome back to AppleGate Farm. It is me, ClayDoh, and guess what? Today is the day. You might be wondering, what do you mean by the day? Well, for the past little while, we've had the option to restore Penny and Pam's house, or rather, build them a house instead of having them live in a trailer. And today is finally that day. We are going to build them their new house, and they're gonna love it whether they like it or not. Because they're going to love it anyway. Anyway, let's bring in the to-do list because there are some other things I have to do alongside of that. So, the first thing, obviously, is to rebuild Pam's house. It's going to be great. I have the materials right here. It's going to cost a little bit of my money, but that's fine. We have a bunch of it. The next thing is to catch a red mullet because the raccoons want a smoked red mullet. And finally, catch 25 total fish. So those are the 3 to-do list goals that I have planned out for today, so we can move it out of the way and bring in today's daily question. So since I'm going to be doing it today, I want to know in the comment section, have you rebuilt Penny and Pam's house? Because personally, I actually don't know if that counts towards perfection or not, but you know, it is something you can do. So I want to know if everybody else has done that. So let me know in the comment section below if you have rebuilt their house. And with that out of the way, let's get into today's video. So first, let's say hi to my child. Oh man, this house looks great. I'm not gonna get over it. Good morning, Leah. Good morning, ClayDoh. I made us some coffee. Thank you, Leah. My morning just wouldn't be complete without a hot cup of coffee. So true. Let's see. Well, I will share this coffee with you. This is a really nice gift. Thank you. You're welcome. Delicious. Thank you, Leah. All right, let's check our luck for today because that could help us out with fish. Our fortune is perfect luck. Very good. And what's the weather for tomorrow? Okay, sunny and sunny. I would really like to see a rainy day on Ginger Island. We do have some maple syrup done though. That is nice. That's 6 more beehives that I can build soon. Let's check the greenhouse. What do we got going on here? Ooh, look at that. The pineapples are on their next stage. Big. That's big. All right, let me put all my stuff away in storage. Just move that out of the way. I got my 19 iridium bars. Perfect. Put all that stuff away. Grab out the extra iridium we got from the Skull Caverns. My goodness, we have so much iridium. It's going to be great when we have enough for the crystallarium shed. The hard thing is really going to be getting all the stone because this only makes like, I think that makes 10, 20, 30, 40, about 45. About 45, I'll say, crystallariums. So we need a lot more stone than we currently have. So that's going to be a fun grind. Not. Actually, I need you. And I can put these away because I'm not going to Ginger Island today. And you know what? In the miscellaneous chest, we'll put these winter end tables in there. Not really sure when I'm going to use those just yet, but just having them is nice. All right, let me check the ponds over here. Nice. Hey, look, it's finally produced. What do you know? Complaining about it yesterday leads to it producing today. Ah, you love to see it. All right, now we can head over to Robin's place after giving Rascal his water. And you know what? I kind of also need to refill my water. So let me do that. There we go. Okay, perfect. All right. Have I need to check the Quee quests. I haven't done one of those in a minute. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. We'll stop by Ginger Island and check that out. Because we have, I think, over 50 Quee gems as well, so I could probably buy something neat with that. Where's Robin? She's not at the gym. She's not at Pierre's place. She's not. Right? Right, she's not. Surely she's not. Oh, hello. What's going on here? Well, there's Robin. Gus, I have just the thing for you. I'm all ears. It's a bundle of locally sourced organic heirloom veggies. These are hand-picked and sorted to ensure that only the finest of quality and taste. This is a once-in-a-lifetime kind of offer. That sounds pretty good. I could use some quality veggies for the saloon. How much does it cost? Only... what was that? For a moment there, I thought I heard 25,000 G. That's right. It is really a bargain, isn't it? Pierre, are you crazy? There's no way I could afford that. I'd have to sell the saloon. I overheard the price. That's outrageous. You should be ashamed. Right, how about 10,000 G then? No way, yeah, I wouldn't do that. It's a disaster, ClayDoh. I thought this was a surefire business strategy, but it turns out no one is willing to buy vegetables at a 10... Just gonna let that message sink in really quick. I'll read it one more time just in case you guys didn't hear that. But it turns out no one is willing to buy vegetables at a 10 times price markup, even if I put the little organic sticker on them. You know what, Pierre? I cannot possibly imagine why, buddy. I'm offended they didn't want my veggies that I sell for a fair market price. Maybe a little upcharge so I make in a profit a little bit, but you know what? You should be less greedy. Hey, I'm not forcing anyone to buy it. If they don't like the price, they can move on. I know, but you're not gonna sell anything at a 10 times price rate. But I guess you have a point. If I make all my customers angry, then pretty soon I won't have any customers at all. By the way, ClayDoh, you look like you could really use a veggie dinner tonight. What do you say? Want to buy these back for the low, low price of 2501 G? No, thanks. I'm good. I enjoy meat. I like burgers and stuff. So I can't help but notice that Robin is not here, which means she is ducking me, dude. Should I wear something special to the aerobics meetup today? Oh, crap. That's what's going on. That's what's happening. That's why everybody's gone. Unless, oh, you know what? Excuse me. Yeah, go on through. Here, you know what? This is what I'll do instead. There we go. Anyway, hop on my horse and head over back to Robin's place. Maybe she's there now. Maybe. You know, maybe I wasn't looking the first time. Maybe I'll just check again. I have an idea. Hey, if you need any materials or blueprints, my shop is the place you're looking for. Plus, your business supports the local economy. So true. Anyway, I want to make house renovations. No, I don't. I want to do something else. I want to do the community upgrade. 950 wood and 500,000 G? Absolutely. That's so generous of you. I'll start working on the upgrade tomorrow. It should take around 3 days. Perfect. Awesome. Glad we caught her at just the right time. Now we can focus all of my energy into fishing. Just like I wanted to. Just like the Lord intended. Okay. So my main goal, obviously outside of catching 25 fish, is catching at least 1 red mullet. I didn't know you could catch them in the winter, but you can, so I need to do that. I'm tempted to stop by Ginger Island as well. Ooh, Squid Fest is coming soon as well. That's gonna be fun. We'll have to participate in that again, because I think there are some good rewards in there as well. I'd be remiss to not go to Squid Fest, you know? I enjoy a good amount of fishing. Despite having the hiccups, I still can get my thoughts across. Alright, that is not a red mullet. Goodbye, Sam. Goodbye, Abigail. Goodbye, Sebastian. Hello, Leah. You going to the island as well? Bit of an escape from the cold weather, I presume. I don't blame you. I would join y'all, but first I have to catch a red mullet. Surely I can catch one. Because maybe if I catch one, I can take a break, go by Ginger Island, check the Quee quests and all that stuff. Maybe check my crops as well, just to see if they're going well. You know, just general stuff. Collect some ginger. But, you know, I need fish. Specifically a red mullet. Otherwise, I might have to come back here tomorrow as well and try to fish one. Come on, man. I don't want no dang seaweed. On a good luck day like today, this should not be taking as long either. Oh, crap. How are we almost out of bait? It's not great. All right, this is my last piece of bait right here. I don't need to restock. All right, come on now. Give me one more good fish before I gotta go get more bait. Let me see it. Let me see it. Could this possibly be the red mullet? No, I think it's another sardine. Sigh. All right, one moment. I'd be so tempted to buy deluxe bait. Problem is, it's so expensive, and bait itself is, well, you know, not. It is very inexpensive to get bait. So obviously, I'm going to get regular bait. But the prospect of getting fish bites even faster than regular bait is giving me right now is extremely tempting. If I didn't just buy 300 regular bait. Surely one of these fish that I'll catch is a red mullet. Like, that's all I ask, you know? I don't ask for much. I really don't. I just ask for this one thing. Perhaps this is the fish that I'm looking for. There she is. All right, well, let's take a brief pit stop now that I've collected my fish of legend. And check out Ginger Island. Oh, it's all good if you smell like fish, Willie. That's okay. All right. And say hi to my wife really quick. Hi, Leah. I bet the trees around here would make for an interesting medium to work with. Though Willie probably wouldn't be happy with me if I dragged a bunch of logs onto his ship. Probably not, but you know what? We have a little totem over here. You could probably take him with you. How convenient that I have four Legend 2 row with me. Everything is growing nicely over here. All the trees are good, being tapped. Very good. All right, while I'm over here, let's also grab the ginger that showed up. So 1, 2. Any more? I'm not seeing any more. How about down here? Any ginger down here? Yes, there's actually one more piece of ginger. And the fairy rose is done. All right, there we go. So that's 3 pieces of ginger. Let's check and see what the Quee quests are really quick before I return to the fishing. I am quite interested. Let's see what we have, if anything. Ooh. Okay, we have 6 days to give 50 loved gifts in 1 week. Or we have 20 days to ship out 500 Quee fruits. Now this would be a fun one to do. I think this one is possible within the time limit. Let's try it. I haven't done this one before, so let's try the Quee beans. All right, so I guess we'll do some extracurriculars while we're here as well. Chopping down trees, see if we can get some beans to come out of them. Speaking of, awesome. How long does it take to... Takes 4 days to mature some Quee beans. Okay. Well, hopefully we can find some Quee beans naturally. I'm gonna have to do a lot of research outside of this video when I'm done recording it and doing all the other stuff for it. What I can do tomorrow to really start farming Quee beans. I'll just, for now, start chopping down some trees, because every now and again we're getting quee beans, which is nice. Because one thing I can do is when they're all done, like the first batch, I can throw them into the seed maker. And that'll be super helpful. We have 2 season-long quests going on, too. We have Caroline's 100 pieces of ginger, and now the quee beans. Ooh, there's some ginger, speaking of. Yep, all right, so there's the 10 pieces of ginger. Again, I really do think that, like, it's every day that the ginger just recurs and respawns. Can you get quee beans from rocks and stuff? I doubt it, right? There's no way you can get quee beans from rocks. I'll definitely have to do research on how to get quee beans quickly. Let's chop down this tree, though. Just see if it spawns anything. Let's see. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Ship 500 fruits. Yeah, we're gonna need to get a lot of quee beans. Alright, that's just gonna give me taro tubers, so that's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, so each day I'm gonna need to figure out how to get as much quee beans as possible. It's gonna be tough. It is really gonna be tough, but I think I can do it. I think I have the means to collect the beans. I saw the bubbles. I need to get over there fast before they're gone. Ah. There we go. There we go. I just need to collect some fish. Oh man, I just realized I'm also excited for the night market. I think I said that in a couple episodes ago, but I do enjoy my fair bit of the night market. It's such a fun time, you know? Enjoy a wee bit of the market of the night. Next fish. Let's catch it. Ooh. Okay, so you can fish them up too. Good. That was pure luck right there. I flinched. I flinched and it worked perfectly. I wonder if you're fishing and you get like a treasure chest, would those also have quee beans in them? That would be super nice. If you put speed grow or deluxe speed grow soil or, you know, all that on the quee beans, would that make them grow faster? Again, I need to do a lot of research. But feel free in the comments to give me any tips that y'all might think is necessary for me to complete this challenge as best to my abilities as possible. Because, again, despite having a perfection save, I've never done this challenge before. I don't think I was ever really given the opportunity to do it, because anytime it showed up for me, it was always like within 5 days left, and I could never do it at a good time. So obviously I'm already at an 8-day disadvantage, which is gonna be challenging, to say the least. But I think it's possible. I think I can do it. Also, can I get some fish? Trying to catch 25 of them. 25 of those little critters. Those sea critters. All right, give me that fish. Is this just another? Oh, a herring. Let's see. How many do I have? I have 8 quee beans, and I know it produces 1. And I want to say you can put them in the seed maker because obviously that would just make things a lot easier. But getting 300 is, or it's 500, isn't it? Yeah, 500 is going to be very tough. How many fish do I have? 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, 14. Okay, so I still need 11 fish. 10 fish now. If this squid doesn't get away. Which I don't think it will. I think we'll be fine. Just being a little silly guy. Yeah, there we go. All right. Let's catch 10 fish. But getting quee beans as well is also very helpful. I don't mind fishing up those guys. One bit. One bit. Nice. Very good. I would love to get like a chest, open it, and be like 5 quee beans. That'd be great. That would honestly be ideal. All right, come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Ooh, we got a crazy guy on the line right here. Hold up. I don't think it's not a super cucumber. I think those are summer only. Dang, it's a crazy squid. Okay. 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 Mayhaps a quee bean. That would be great. I wouldn't mind seeing one of those guys. But I also won't mind a fish. Because, you know, we are trying to catch those. That's why we're here. All right, how many am I at again? I lost count. 3, 5, 11, 12, 16, 19. All right, so this will get me to 20. Nice. Nice. Let's see it. Now, please. Thanks. See, you gotta ask politely. If you ask politely, the fish will bite. I mean, we've kind of learned this throughout the series, you know? Like, they have a knack for knowing whether or not you're gonna be polite. So, be kind and polite to your fish, everybody. They'll respond better to politeness. All right, we need, what, 4 more fish? I haven't been keeping track. My memory is terrible when it comes to numbers, I guess. Would you believe it if I said I'm actually, like, decent at math, or I used to be when I was younger? Now, since I haven't done math in, like, 5 or 6 years or so, you know, it hasn't been much of a priority for me. Not something I need for my work. Except, you know, I do have, like, statistics and other stuff that I check with YouTube, so I guess maybe getting back into the swing of things might be a little beneficial. Maybe. Mayhaps. This is a feisty little squid. But it doesn't matter. It don't matter. You're coming home with me. You're coming home with me, buddy. Alright, we'll check our numbers after this guy, just to see where we're at. Alright, another halibut. So that brings us to 3, 6, 13, 14, 18. Okay, so 23. We'll also plant the quee beans before we go to bed tonight as well. So I need to catch 2 more fish. Oh, perfect. Speaking of, just need to catch 2 more fish. That is the goal. All right, perfect. All right, 1 more fish. 1 more fish is all we need for tonight. Then we can plant our beans and head off to bed. All right. There we go. All right, it's bean planting time. We have our 25 fish. We actually found our red mullet, which is also super nice. But we have to plant our beans. I also cannot get rid of the red mullet either. That would not be good. So I have to make sure I hold on to you. You still count towards the 25 total, but you're not going to get sold. Because, you know, the item is to catch them, not to catch and sell them. All right, so let's throw away all those fish. Yeah, sell these guys. All right. Let's also sell the or not sell, but plant the beans. All right, so that should be 10 just right there along this row. Yep. All right, so let's water them as well. All right, there we go. So the beans have been planted. Hopefully, I can start making more beans out of that. We'll have to come up with a strategy, but I have good feelings about it. All right. Well, we made it to bed. Another good day. So good night, Parrot. Good night, Rascal. Good night, Calvin. Good night, Trout on the Wall. And good night, Leah. All right, let's take a look at the to-do list for today. So we did end up building Pam's house, or we gave Robin the materials and money for it. So that'll be done in 3 days. So probably around by Friday, which is very good. We also caught a red mullet. I need to smoke that for the raccoon tomorrow. And I did catch a total of 25 fish. So a perfect 3 out of 3 day today, exactly what you like to see. So obviously, now that I accepted the Quee Beans quest, winter's gonna get a little bit more hectic. We're gonna be focused mostly, if not entirely, on that quest on itself. So expect a lot of Quee farming this season. I think we have the means of getting all 500 Quee Beans sold that we need to, but it is going to be a wild ride, so buckle up and get ready for it. But I think we should be good. I'll formulate a plan as I'm offline every now and again just to continue building on what we got, but it should be good. Fingers crossed it should be good. All right, anyway, let's go to sleep and check out our profits for tonight. What do we got? Not too shabby. 39,000 G on fishing alone. Beautiful. All right, well, that is it for today's episode. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, comment, share, subscribe, do all of that fun stuff. You know how it is. But anyway, as for me, I will be back tomorrow with some more Stardew Valley content. Bye.